There is an ocean of everything you want: success, power, and the most satisfying relationships. It's all available and waiting for you. This is The Zone of Action with your host, Jerold Action Jackson.
Today's podcast is about the power of positive discipline. The power of positive discipline. Turning dreams into reality. Every day presents us with a choice. We can look at the circumstances around us and simply react to them. Or we can choose to guide our mindset and shape the way we experience life. The individuals who consistently move toward their dreams understand a powerful principle. Positivity is not something that just happens. It is something you discipline yourself to practice. When you make a habit of finding something positive in every situation, your mindset begins to shift. You start to see opportunities where others see inconvenience. You notice lessons where others see obstacles. And over time, that disciplined way of thinking becomes part of who you are. Positivity is magnetic. When you cultivate it within yourself, you naturally begin to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that reflect that same energy. It is not accidental. It is the result of intention, consistency, and self-discipline. Every person carries dreams in their heart. Some dream of building a business. Others dream of creating a better life for their family, writing a book, improving their health, or making a meaningful difference in their community. Dreams are powerful. They give us direction. But dreams alone are not enough. To transform dreams into reality requires determination, dedication, self-discipline, and sustained effort. The encouraging news is that these qualities can be developed. Anyone who decides to practice positive discipline can begin transforming their life one day at a time, the daily discipline of positivity. Many people assume that positive individuals are simply lucky or naturally optimistic. In reality, most positive people have trained themselves to think that way. They have practiced the habit of looking for what is good in every situation. Consider the start of a typical day. One person wakes up and immediately begins thinking about everything that must be done. Their mind fills with pressure and stress. Another person wakes up and begins by acknowledging the simple blessings of the morning. A new day, another opportunity, a chance to move one step closer to a dream. Both individuals face the same 24 hours, yet their experiences will be very different because of their mindset. The discipline of positivity starts with awareness. It involves consciously choosing where your attention goes. Instead of focusing on what is missing, you focus on what is present. Instead of dwelling on what is difficult, you look for what can be learned or improved. Over time, this practice rewires your thinking. The brain becomes trained to search for solutions, progress, and possibilities. A simple exercise many successful individuals practice is asking themselves one powerful question throughout the day: what is the positive opportunity in this moment? That question alone can change your perspective. It moves your attention toward growth and forward momentum. Why positivity attracts more positivity. Human beings are naturally drawn to energy. When someone enters a room with enthusiasm, confidence, and optimism, people notice. They feel encouraged by it. Positive individuals tend to attract collaboration, friendships, partnerships, and opportunities because people enjoy being around someone who uplifts the environment. Think about the people who inspire you most. They likely carry a sense of encouragement and possibility wherever they go. They speak about solutions. They celebrate progress. They recognize potential in others. This energy creates momentum. Business leaders often speak about this phenomenon. A manager who approaches challenges with optimism inspires their team to become more creative and productive. An entrepreneur who maintains enthusiasm for their vision attracts supporters who believe in the mission. The same principle works in personal life. When you approach your family, colleagues, and friends with a positive mindset, the atmosphere around you becomes more collaborative and uplifting. Positivity does not ignore reality. Instead, it chooses to focus on what can be built, improved, and celebrated. Dreams begin with vision. Every meaningful accomplishment in history began as a dream in someone's mind. Before a building is constructed, an architect imagines it. Before a song is written, a musician hears the melody in their imagination. Before a business exists, an entrepreneur envisions the service they want to provide. Dreams give us direction. They help us see beyond the present moment into what is possible. However, a dream becomes powerful when it is paired with discipline. Imagine someone who dreams of writing a book. They picture holding the finished manuscript in their hands. They imagine readers benefiting from the ideas inside the pages. That vision is inspiring. But the book only becomes real when the writer sits down consistently to write. One page today, another page tomorrow. Small steps accumulate into something remarkable. Dreams are the spark. Discipline is the engine that carries the dream forward. Determination, the fuel behind progress. Determination is the inner decision that you will keep moving forward regardless of the pace. Many successful individuals share stories about how determination shaped their journey. Thomas Edison, the inventor who helped bring electric light to homes around the world, famously conducted thousands of experiments while perfecting the light bulb. Each attempt brought him closer to success. His determination allowed him to continue refining his work until the result matched his vision. Athletes demonstrate determination every day. A runner who trains early in the morning, even when others are sleeping, understands that progress comes from consistent effort. Determination keeps dreams alive during the ordinary days when results are not immediately visible. It is important to remember that progress often happens quietly. A person improving their health through exercise may not see dramatic changes after the first workout. But with consistency, strength grows, endurance increases, and confidence rises. Determination helps you remain committed to the long-term vision. Dedication, showing up for your dream. Dedication means honoring your dream with your time and energy. It means showing up when it would be easier to postpone the effort. It means protecting time for the activities that move your vision forward. Consider the story of a musician learning a new instrument. At first, the sounds may be simple and unpolished, but with daily practice, the fingers become more skilled, the ear becomes more sensitive to tone, and the music becomes more expressive. The musician's dedication transforms the dream into a reality. Dedication can be applied to any goal. A professional seeking advancement may dedicate time to learning new skills. A writer may dedicate time each morning to developing ideas. A community leader may dedicate hours to organizing programs that uplift others. When dedication becomes part of your daily routine, progress becomes inevitable. Self-discipline, the bridge between vision and results. Self-discipline is the ability to direct your actions toward your goals, even when distractions appear. It is a bridge between intention and achievement. Imagine someone who wants to build a successful business. They might dedicate time each day to learning about their industry, developing relationships with clients, and improving their services. Self-discipline helps them maintain focus on these priorities. Without discipline, dreams remain ideas. With discipline, dreams begin to take shape. Many high achievers develop simple systems that support discipline. They schedule time for their most important activities. They create routines that reinforce productivity. They review their goals regularly to stay aligned with their vision. These habits provide structure and clarity over time. Self-discipline becomes easier because the actions become part of your identity. Effort. The daily investment effort is the daily investment that transforms potential into results. It is the willingness to take action even when progress appears small. Consider a gardener planting seeds in the spring. After planting, the soil may look unchanged for days. Yet beneath the surface, the seeds are developing roots. With water, sunlight, and care, those seeds eventually grow into thriving plants. Effort works the same way. Each step you take builds momentum. Each hour you invest in learning, practicing, or creating adds value to your future. The encouraging truth is that consistent effort compounds over time. A person who reads 10 pages of a book each day completes many books in a year. Someone who saves a small portion of their income regularly builds financial stability over time. Small actions repeated consistently produce remarkable results. Real life example, the power of a positive perspective. Many leaders credit their success to the ability to remain positive during challenging circumstances. One entrepreneur shared a story about starting a small business from a single idea. At the beginning, resources were limited. Instead of focusing on limitations, the entrepreneur focused on creativity and service. Each day they asked themselves, how can I make this business better today? They reached out to potential clients, listened carefully to feedback, and refined their product. Slowly, the business began to grow. Years later, the entrepreneur reflected that the most valuable skill they developed was the discipline to look for opportunities in every situation. That mindset allowed them to continue improving even when the path required patience. Another example comes from educators. Teachers who bring enthusiasm and encouragement into the classroom often create environments where students feel inspired to learn. Their positive outlook fosters curiosity and confidence in their students. The lesson is clear. Positivity shapes outcomes. Practical ways to build a positive discipline. Developing a positive mindset requires daily practice. Here are several strategies that can help strengthen that habit. Start the day with gratitude. Begin each morning by acknowledging 3 things you appreciate. These can be simple blessings such as health, family, opportunity, or a new day of possibility. Gratitude sets the tone for the entire day. Focus on progress. Celebrate small wins along the way. Progress is made step by step. Recognizing improvement reinforces motivation and encourages continued effort. Choose encouraging language. The words you use influence your mindset. Speak about possibilities, solutions, and growth. Encouraging language reinforces positive thinking. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who inspire growth and optimism. Read books, listen to podcasts, and engage with content that uplifts your thinking. Create a daily action plan each day. Identify the 3 most important actions that move you closer to your dreams. Focus on completing those tasks with excellence. Reflect and reset. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to reflect on what went well and what you learned. This reflection helps refine your approach and maintain clarity. The ripple effect of positivity. When you practice positivity and discipline consistently, the impact extends beyond your own life. Your attitude influences your family, colleagues, and community. People notice when someone approaches life with enthusiasm and dedication. Your example can inspire others to pursue their own dreams. Positive individuals often become mentors, leaders, and role models because their energy encourages progress. Imagine the ripple effect when someone commits to uplifting others, celebrating progress, and maintaining determination. Entire teams, families, and communities can benefit from that example. A life built on positive discipline. Dreams are powerful. They inspire us to imagine a future filled with purpose, achievement, and contribution. Yet dreams become reality through determination, dedication, self-discipline, and consistent effort. The foundation of that journey is a positive mindset. When you discipline yourself to find something encouraging in every situation, you train your mind to recognize opportunities and solutions. Positivity attracts collaboration. It inspires creativity. It builds resilience and momentum. Every day offers a new opportunity to practice this mindset. Begin the morning with gratitude. Focus on meaningful progress. Surround yourself with encouraging influences. Take consistent action toward your goals. Over time, these habits shape your life in remarkable ways. You begin to notice doors opening, ideas flowing, relationships strengthening, progress unfolding step by step. The most encouraging truth is that anyone can begin this journey today. Choose positivity, commit to discipline, take action toward your dreams. And as you do, you will discover that the life you once imagined is gradually becoming the life you are living. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, JeroldDJAX, on Facebook, Jerold Action Jackson, and Zone of Action. Check out the website, JeroldJackson.com. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationship, not with your job, not with your money, but with you in the zone of action.